kind of unique to Texas. They're pretty common in Texas, in South Texas. And you also have this bird living in one other state, Florida, and it's a bird called the crested caracara. We have right over here a crested caracara. This bird does have a crest that looks kind of like a cheap toupee on top of his head, and it won't stay down. But this is a baby. This bird's only about 6 months old. But this is a caracara. Now in Texas, they don't call this bird the caracara. They call it the Mexican eagle. You are looking at a Mexican eagle. What do they eat? They eat a lot of Mexican food, of course. The internet, okay? He became real famous this year because he was on Broadway in New York City on a Broadway play. And he starred in Testament with Fiona Shaw. They got 3 Tony nominations. This guy had it made. He had his own trainer, his own dressing room, and he had thousands of fans. Now he's wondering, what am I doing on the Bird Festival circuit? What the heck happened to my career? All right? He's got a 4-foot wingspan. This is about 4 feet wide, so watch out for your foreheads there. We'll see if we can get this guy through the crowd. Okay, there comes our vulture coming in for a landing. All right, vultures can soar very easily on warm air currents. That bird only weighs about 1.5 pounds. And that bird is full grown. It does not get any bigger than that. It is a hunter and a predator and a meat eater par excellence. That's the most common raptor in America. If you go right outside here, out of the building, there's 2 of them hanging out in the yard. Back in 1951, they vanished. Basically, they were extirpated. And they disappeared for a half-century. That's a long time. And now they are back. But they're only found in one state, and that happens to be the great state of Texas. What we're talking about is a bird called the Aplomado falcon. And we have an Aplomado falcon with us right over here. And she's a lovely bird. Her name is Matagorda, and she's named after Matagorda Island, which is in the Gulf of Mexico in the great state of Texas. All of our falcons have similar features. They all have pointed wings that are very sleek and streamlined, and every one of our falcons has a stripe under their eye, and that's called the Malar stripe, M-A-L-A-R. That Malar stripe looks kind of like a racing stripe, ladies and gentlemen, but that is there to reduce the glare from the sun. And they're sitting in trees. They have wonderful camouflage. Camouflage allows a bird like this to disappear into the habitat. These guys are incredible. They're found in a variety of habitats. You can find them living in the Arctic or the desert or even the tropical rainforest. You can find this particular species, so they're pretty good. This is the smallest great horned owl I've ever seen in my entire life, but most of them are bigger. Now, the first bird that nests every year in America is the great horned owl. Many of them are sitting on eggs or even babies right now. She's up a tree, and sure enough, he found Susan. All right, give Susan a hand. Soren Overhand. Thank you, Susan. With us here is his baby sister, Sheba. Some baby sister, huh? She's enormous. In the world of raptors, things are a little bit unusual. The females are much larger than the males in all of the birds of prey. And so this bird has enormous eyeballs. And with these eyes, ladies and gentlemen, this bird can actually see in bright sunlight better than you can. But at nighttime, they can see 50 times as well as we can. In almost total darkness, this bird sees crystal clear, except for one problem. Their eyes do not move. Their eyes are fixed in the socket, and they're held in place by a big bony ring. How does the bird compensate? By rotating its head. We can turn our head to one shoulder or the other shoulder. In our neck bones called vertebrae. We've got 7 neck bones in our neck. A giraffe has 7 neck bones. An owl has 14. So this bird can actually turn its head from one shoulder all the way to the opposite shoulder, and that's about 270 degrees. Amazing what these guys can do. All right, Sheba, I'm getting kind of tired here. I'm getting dizzy. And your head is on backwards right now. Let me see if I can fix that, guys. Perfect. Okay? Anyway, why am I dizzy? Tell me when you're ready. There you go. Hang on a second. Oops. Okay. There's your shot. Shoot away. Did you get it? Okay. A British accent in there. I'm kidding you. All right? What's up there, Sheba? Did you hear that? Okay. You heard the British accent? Okay, good.
show?
Two.
Two?
Yes, he will bite. Get off here.
Yeah. He's back, huh?
Getting?